So here's a long list of the symptoms that one of my new clients is experiencing. He started working with me on November 20th. I know that most people associate me with depersonalization realization. I talk about those symptoms a lot, but they are part of a nervous system that is completely overwhelmed. And there's a lot of other symptoms that people experience as well. Sometimes it is just depersonalization realization, but very rarely. I mean, that almost never happens. Usually they've got a whole host of other symptoms, anxious behaviors, or dealing with addictions. There's all kinds of things that are happening. Let me go ahead and read these. Depersonalization realization. Time distortion. So time can feel very fast or very slow. Short-term memory issues. So not being able to remember what you did, that day or the day before, or just within a short period of time. Sometimes you remember nothing. Sometimes you remember bits and pieces. Emotional numbness. So sometimes my clients will just go completely numb where they feel nothing. And emotional numbness is not just the absence of positive emotion. It's also the absence of negative emotion. It's where you don't feel any emotions whatsoever. Sleep issues, visual snow, eye floaters, blurry vision, double vision, after images, light sensitivity, sensory overload in public. It's where the sounds and the visuals and even smells, everything around you just feels really, really overwhelming. Obsession with existence. That's very, very common, especially with depersonalization realization. Because the symptoms of feeling out of body, everything feeling fake and dreamlike are kind of so existential in nature, it sometimes can really create an existential spiral where all of a sudden you're obsessed with consciousness, the nature of reality, and the afterlife. Very, very, very common. Obsession with symptoms, extreme fear of going crazy. That is literally one of the top fears that my clients have. Definitely was the number one fear that I had, which is the fear that you're just losing your mind. Health anxiety, also very common with my clients. Mental health anxiety, so just anxiety about, what's going on with your mental health. Again, am I going crazy? Things like that. Cold/sweaty hands and feet, constantly feeling like something bad is about to happen. I experienced this for literally 15 years. It's also called a sense of impending doom. You just kind of constantly feel like you're about to get terrible news or something catastrophic is going to happen. Racing thoughts, intrusive thoughts, mood swings, panic attacks. Yeah. So as you can see, while depersonalization realization out of all of those is definitely the most terrifying symptoms, and that's why I talk a lot about them. There's also not enough education. The typical client that I work with are experiencing tons and tons of other symptoms as well, but we need to do things that convey safety to their nervous system, which will get these symptoms to shut off. These symptoms are part of fight, flight, freeze. It's their body preparing for a threat. We need to do things to communicate safety, and that's what I'm going to be doing with them.